Hi, this is Bethany Gonyea, the originator of the Albany Peace Project, with great news today. Well, I was thinking about, the Albany Peace Project in 2015 and wondering how we could do better, how we could increase our effectiveness. And I've been teaching biofeedback for the last 20 years, and I'm really passionate about teaching people about their own nervous system. Because I often say that when we understand how we're hardwired or how our operating system works, then we can go through life much more easily, much more elegantly as we face challenges. And so I was looking for an opportunity where we could really teach people more about their own nervous system. And what came to mind was a place that has really inspired me for the last 20 years, and it's a place known as the Institute of HeartMath. And the Institute of HeartMath is essentially a little research organization up in Northern California. And they're known for their work in what's something called heart rate variability. And what they've shown through a great deal of research is the fact that when we lead our body into a place where we have greater heart rate variability, we lead our bodies into a state known as coherence. And coherence is where all the good things happen. When we're in a state of coherence, we're relaxed but alert. And so we're able to think very clearly. We're able to have great clarity. We're also able to really problem solve in unique ways because kind of information is going through our nervous system efficiently. And we're able to access our intuition. Another thing that the research shows is that when we go into this state of coherence, we actually even score better on tests. And it's not that we get smarter, it's the fact that we're able to access the information and knowledge we already have. So there's, and the one that's most known is that when we're in a state of coherence, we're in a state of grace or joy. You could say appreciation. We feel greater connectedness to others. We feel, as I often say, happy for no good reason. And so the Institute of HeartMath specializes in this type of research and how to kind of lead our nervous system into the state. So I called them up and I said, hey, we got a group of great people in Albany, New York that are practicing meditation and sending peaceful intentions. Would you be willing to give us one of your protocols? And sure enough, they did. After having a long conversation on the phone with the director of research there, they are willing, and then he spoke to the board, they are willing to lend us something called the heart lock-in technique. And again, it's an evidence-based technique, and it will lead the body into coherence efficiently and systematically and effectively. So what does this mean for us? This means that for us, for Albany in January 2015, we can confidently and boldly walk into our businesses and organizations and strongly encourage them to participate in the Albany Peace Project because we're using an evidence-based tool that leads the body into this beautiful, sublime state that we all are capable. So that is the great news. And a couple other things. They basically said that possibly, if we kind of warranted, or we kind of step up, they may be willing to lend us some research support. And certainly with the unexpected passing of Dr. John, we could really use that support. Another thing that was possibly discussed is that they've got a global network of people who understand coherence and know what coherence is. And there's a small possibility that they may actually put the word out through their global network. And how amazing would that be? We'd have people from all over the planet sending peaceful intentions to the city of Albany. And not only would that be great, but what it would be really exciting is if we could encourage other cities to do the same. How wonderful would that be that Albany could be the leader in inspiring other cities to kind of step up, organize just the way we've all done, and create change in their own cities as well. So anyway, so that's the great news for now. And there's actually several other projects that are brewing, and we will be letting you know as those kind of firm up and get more clear as well. But there's a lot of things going on. Even though it's not until January, we've got a lot of really incredible people working on different projects to see just how much we can develop and understand this idea and how to present it, how to work with it, and using it in everyday life. Now, just a couple more announcements, and that is that Mark Shepard and I have put together a program that we're offering through Numinous, and it's about a monthly program now. We're going to bi-monthly relatively soon, and we called it last month Music, Message, and Meditation. And what it is an opportunity for the Albany Peace Project community to come together and meditate together in the same room, not just on the internet. And so we're going to have Mark's incredible music. Mark's been trained in both hypnotherapy and and neuro-linguistic programming. So he's very familiar on how to use language to tweak the nervous system. And so not only will he be performing, but he'll be leading us into simple chant songs, basically, to lead ourselves into this beautiful, sublime state. And then also the message, I'm going to be giving the message that day. And again, it's all designed to really prime the mind to go into deep meditation. And the title of my talk that day is If You Knew Who Walked Beside You. It's my understanding after 20 years of studying consciousness that we were not meant to live this life alone. That same infinite intelligence that kind of breathed us into life, that is beating your heart right now or digesting your food right now, that same intelligence kind of wants to communicate with us. And when we learn how to kind of cut down that mental chatter, we're able to access a wisdom that's kind of beyond ourselves. And so we're going to be talking about that in that message as well, that we're not meant to live this life alone. And how do we interface with this sea of knowledge and information and love? Finally, we're moving into meditation, so we'll be able to kind of create a healing current among the participants, and then also we'll have healers there so you can come on up and receive an energy treatment as well. Energy healers, we'd love for you to step up and volunteer. That would be wonderful as well. So one other thing, we have a full committee meeting coming up this Wednesday. I believe it's June 11th. Check the words below right now. But this Wednesday, full committee meeting, and we have 6 committees going. And if you're interested in volunteering, come on out and just feel free, do as little as you'd like or as much as you'd like. We'd appreciate anything. If you just want to come out and hang out with some of the greatest, nice-hearted people, we'd love to have you as well. So please, if you're interested, that's at Unity Church, Wednesday at 6:30. So I think that's it for now. There's so much going on. So by the time we get to January, this is going to be really exciting. So thank you all so much for inspiring us to keep on keeping on. And as Mark and I have been joking lately, peace out.